My name is Shania Richards, and I'm a proud Wangata Bangala, Murning, Gubrin, Bulang woman from the Goldfields and Eyre Peninsula. My dream's a big one. I'd like to become the first president of the United States and Territories of Australia. We're here in Kalinyala, Bangla country, to bring you my story.
Warriors to my left, power to my right.
If the system doesn't suit you, maybe it's because we need to edit it. Maybe we need to make a new system together. And yeah, I want to be a part of that. I am good enough. I am worthy. I am loved. I am lovable. I am loving. I am vulnerable. I am strong. I am the 27th Youth Governor in South Australia. I am the youngest elected member in the history of Port Lincoln and the youngest First Nations elected member on local government across the country. So basically, I want to be involved in the political space because, my elders, my parents, my grandparents, they weren't allowed to be. They were literally kicked out of the room, kicked out of their country, stolen away from their country, and they were broken on purpose. And so I want to go back in there to help fix, decolonize and heal and bring love back, unconditional love, not fear of the unknown, but actually understanding each other and getting through that fear together. I guess that's why I joined, to start that on the grassroots level.
Now we going global with a generation new, coast to coast.
We have this big shame, I guess, not only in Australia, but as humans of, not allowed to talk about things, you're not allowed to be honest, you're not allowed to be truthful because that's weak, being vulnerable. And it's really unfortunate because that vulnerability is actually our strength, That's how we connect and that's how we grow together. Unfortunately, when I was 19, I was a victim of domestic violence. And I almost died. Well, technically I did die, but I was lucky that we had really amazing medical staff at the hospital that was able to rectify that and make sure that I was able to get home, not in a body bag. My passion comes from my family. If I didn't have my family and the support and I guess the lessons and the teachings they all shared with me and also the struggle we went through together, without that I would not be who I am. I would not be, so open to life if I didn't have their love, because I guess I would have let a bad thing eat me up and I would have been a horrible, cruel, nasty person forever if I didn't have my elders to be like, snap out of that, be happy you're alive. Today's a new day, experience, find something to be proud of, find something that, you can do that can make someone else smile. And through that, I guess that definitely helped because, if I didn't have that support system from the get-go, I would not be who I am. Well, my hope is to make a better world for everyone. My hope is that First Nations people will be able to live without shame, without guilt, and without the burdens of trauma that we have from intergenerations. And I wish, we get to look after the land as much as the land look after us. I wish that our country will become a pinnacle for the world to see what a real sanctuary and what real society should be. I wish that we will become a nation of freedom, real freedom, freedom to be our true selves. No matter what that looks like, no matter how that manifests, just accept and be allowed to make mistakes together. I wish that we won't be criminalized for not knowing better. I wish that we're allowed to make mistakes. I wish that we're able to learn those lessons from it. My dream's a big one. I'd like to become the first president of the United States and Territories of Australia. But again, people say that's not achievable, but I just think they gotta relearn and how to open their minds a bit more because anything's achievable. And I just wanna help, create the world a better place for the next ones so that they don't have to, experience the trauma and the pain and the disadvantages that we've endured in our lifetimes and the ones before us. I want to kind of be a part of creating a new system that, will actually work for everyone.
Welcome to the dream team. Roll call, roll call. Welcome to the